Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to do Module 6, Lesson 4. So before we start, make sure you get your green workbook and turn it to page 17 because we're going to do the problem of the day for Lesson 4, page 17. Press pause if you need time to find it and press play when you're ready. Okay, so let's start. Today's problem is going to be a review of the problems we've practiced in lesson 1 and 2. So we're going to go ahead and start by reading the problem first. Let me get my pointer. Or you know what? Let's read and underline. So let me get my pen. Let's read and underline together. Get ready? Tamara has 14 goldfish. How many goldfish does Tamara have? Get ready? Yes. 14 goldfish. Awesome. Let's continue reading and underlining. Darnell has 8 goldfish. How many goldfish does Darnell have? Get ready. Yes, 8 goldfish. Let's read the question. How many fewer goldfish does Darnell have than Tamara? So there's an important keyword that tells us that we are going to compare. What keyword is that? Get ready. Yes, fewer. So make sure you circle it because that's a very important keyword that tells us we are going to compare. So first of all, let's use the strategies we've used before, right? So who is the story about? Get ready. Yes, Tamara and Darnell. So let's go ahead and put a T for Tamara. I write you right. And a D for Darnell. Awesome. Now, and let's go ahead and draw tapes. So we draw tapes of equal size. I draw, you draw. And let's see who gets the extra tape. Tamara has 14 goldfish. Darnell has 8 goldfish. So who has more, boys and girls? Tamara or Darnell? Ready? Yes, Tamara. So she's going to have the extra tape. But this time, let's go ahead and reread the problem so we can put the numbers in our tape diagrams. Tamara has 14 goldfish. So that's her total. But we already know that Tamara has 2 parts. So we're going to draw the arms of the tape diagram and write her total in the middle. 14 goldfish. And Darnell has 8. So we're going to go ahead and put an 8 for Darnell here. And remember, our second step was that we drew 2 tapes that were the equal size. Equal meaning the same. So if Darnell has an 8 here, Tamara is going to have what number here? Get ready? Yes, 8. Amazing. So let's go ahead and write an 8 in this tape. So look at our tape diagram. We have a part, a total, and a missing part. So are we going to add or subtract? Are we going to plus or minus? Get ready. Yes, we're going to subtract, minus. So remember that when we subtract, we start with our total, the big number. So first, say the subtraction number sentence out loud. Get ready. Yes, awesome. So now we're going to write it. I write, you write. We're going to write 14. Remember when we subtract, we start with the big number minus 8 equals 6. And we box our answer. Very good. So now we already have a number sentence. We cannot forget about our statement. So let's answer the question using words. It says, how many fewer goldfish does Darnell have than Tamara? Say the statement out loud. Get ready? Very good. So Let's go ahead and write it now. I write, you write. So we're going to say, Darnell, make sure that you're writing. Sorry for the messy handwriting. Darnell has 6 fewer goldfish. As I'm writing, we'll just put fish because it's a little bit hard to write with this pen, boys and girls. And then there. We cannot forget to put our missing part in the tape diagram, 6. So now if you need some time to go ahead and write this in your application problem, go ahead and press pause at this time before you continue with the video. Press play whenever you're ready. Okay, very good. So today we're going to start with our lesson. Lesson 3, we talked about place value and writing 2-digit numbers in the place value chart. So now we're going to continue on that. Today's learning goal is I can write and say 2-digit numbers to 100. Yes, remember we're saying bigger numbers because we're getting ready to go to 2nd grade. We're going to write them as addition sentences with 10s and 1s. So remember what we said, that 2-digit numbers is just a fancy way of saying numbers that have 10s and have 1s in them. So in order to succeed with our learning goal, these are the math terms. Remember that we're still going over place value chart, which we should already know with 10s and 1s. 2-digit number, like I said before, it's a fancy way of saying numbers that have 10s and 1s. For example, like 52. 52 has 5 10s, 2 1s. So it's a 2-digit number. And quick tens, right? It's the way we draw 10s and 1s. Let's go over the steps we're going to use today to solve our problems. Ready? So first step, we're going to count or write the tens. What are we going to do first? Get ready? Yes, count or write the tens. Step 2, we're going to count or write the ones. What are we going to do next? Get ready? Yes, count or write the ones. Step 3, we're going to write it the regular way. What are we going to do next? Get ready? Yes, we're going to write it the regular way. Let me move my screen up here so you can see step 4. And step 4 is we're going to write it the say 10 way. What is step 4? Get ready? Write it the say 10 way. And if you say, well, Ms. Gomez, how are you going to do that? Well, that just means that we're going to write how many 10s and how many 1s a number has. And that's it, which you guys already know. Are you guys ready to start? Okay, before we start, again, your green workbook, turn to the back. And on the back, you have a blank paper. On this blank paper, make sure you draw 5 place value charts. So 5 of these. And they don't have to say the whole word tens or ones. You can put a T for tens and an O for ones. Just make sure that the tens are first. So go ahead and draw 5 place value charts, but draw them spaced out so that you could work the problems we're going to do. Make sure that you draw 5 place value charts. Press pause so that you can go ahead and draw them, and press play when you're ready to start. Okay, ready? So first, we're listening. You're sitting tall and you're paying attention with your eyes and your ears. It says, when I pull apart these hide 0 cards, what 2 numbers will you see? Get ready. I hope you said 70 and 8 because you are right. So how many tens are in 70? Get ready. Remember, answer with the unit. 7 tens. So record the tens in your first place value chart. Go ahead and record the tens in your first place value chart. So you see my place value chart down here? I'm going to go ahead and write 7 tens. How many ones are here? Get ready. Yes, 8 ones. Complete the place value chart. Go. Can I go ahead and complete mine? Ready? So that is what we did with last time's lesson, right? Pretty easy? Okay. Now, let's continue. So we're going to make a number bond now that shows tens and ones the regular way. Are you ready? So we already completed our place value chart, which is 7 tens, 8 ones. You don't need to rewrite the place value chart. You already have it. Now, I want you to take 2 minutes to go ahead and draw a number bond and write 78 at the top. Press pause and press play when you're ready. Okay, this shouldn't have taken you very long. So we have a number bond, and we're going to make sure that we break apart 78, just like we did with the hide zero cards when we took them apart. So what two parts does 78 have? Get ready? Yes, 70 and 8, what we had seen before, right? So we have 70 and 8. Very good. And now we're going to learn 2 ways to write 78. First, as you can see already here, let me get my pointer so that you guys can see better. Right here, this is writing it the say 10 way. 7 tens plus 8 ones equals 78. Now say it with me. Get ready? 7 tens plus 8 ones equals 78. Very good. And now, this is how we write the number sentence the regular way. 70 plus 8 equals 78. Now say it with me. Get ready? 70 plus 8 equals 78. Very good. So you see, say 10 way, regular way. Remember that because for today's problem set, you're going to need to know how to write it both ways. Okay, are you ready? So now, we're going to start with this problem. Make sure you have your second place value chart ready. Ready? So let's use a different number this time. Look at my picture. I have some groups of crayons that I organized last time so that they could be organized. But I had some left over that I could not put in a group of 10. So let's count the tens, the group of tens first. Let's see how many tens I have. Ready? 1 10, 2 10, 3 10, 4 10, 5 10. So boys and girls, how many groups of 10 do I have? How many tens? Get ready? Yes, 5 tens. So make sure you go ahead and write 5 tens in your place value chart. Just like Miss Gomez. Very good. Now let's count our ones. We have 5 tens. Now we're going to count our ones. 5 10 1, 5 10 2, 5 10 3, 5 10 4. So how many ones do we have, boys and girls? Get ready. Yes, 4 ones. Go ahead and write it in your place value chart in the, get ready. Yes, in the ones place. Awesome. So we have our place value chart ready. Now let's write a number sentence the say 10 way. And all that means is that you're going to put the words tens and ones in your number sentence. Are you ready? So first we're going to say it out loud. We are going to write, let's practice saying our number sentence the say 10 way. Ready? I'm going to point and you just say it. So we're going to go start with 5. Get ready? 5 tenths plus 4 ones equals 54. Let's see if we can say it the fast way now. Get ready? 5 tenths plus 4 ones equals 54. Awesome. So this is how you write it. Go ahead and press pause and take some time to write this number sentence the say 10 way. Very good. Now we're going to write our number sentence the regular way. But first, go ahead and draw a number bond so that we can break it apart. Press pause and then press play when you're ready. Very good. So, how do we break apart, boys and girls, 5 tenths plus 4 ones? But we're going to break it apart the regular way. So, 5 tenths is the same as what number? Get ready. 50. For those of you that still have some confusion, it's because if these are groups of 10, let's count by tens, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that would be the first number we write in our number bond. And then how many ones do we have? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So 50 and 4 make what number? Get ready? Yes, 54. Awesome job, boys and girls. So now we're going to say the number sentence the regular way using these numbers right here. We're going to start with 50. Let's say it together. Get ready? 50 plus 4 equals 54. Awesome. Now we're going to write it. Press pause and then press play when you're ready to go to the next problem. Awesome. So just remember, this is the regular way. This is the say 10 way. Let's continue. Let's do it again. Ready? Now we have some yummy cookie jars. This has become one of Miss Gomez's favorite snacks while being at home. Cookies. I love them. Okay, so let's count. How many groups of tens do we have? In other words, how many tens do we have? We're going to fill in our place value chart first. So let's count. Let's say 10 way. 110, 210, 310, 410, 510, 610. So how many tens do we have, boys and girls? Get ready? Yes, 6 tens. Write it. Now, how many ones do we have? So let's count. We left off at 610, so it's 610 1, 610 2. How many ones do we have, boys and girls? Get ready? Yes, 2 ones. Write it. Awesome. So now we have to say a number sentence the say 10 way, meaning you just have to use the words tens and ones. So let's say it out loud. So let's practice. We're going to start with 6. Get ready? 6 tens plus 2 ones equals 62. Okay, so that is how you're going to write it. 6 tens plus 2 ones equals 62. Press pause and then press play when you're ready to move on. Okay, now we're going to write it the regular way in our number bond. So in order to write it the regular way, we're going to count the regular way. So since they're in groups of tens, we're going to count by, get ready? Yes, 10. So let's count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So that is our first part. How many ones do we have, boys and girls? Ready? Yes, 1, 2. So that is our next part. So make sure you write it in your number bond. Now, 60 and 2 make what number? Get ready? Yes, 62. Now we're going to say the number sentence the regular way, meaning we're going to use these numbers to say an addition sentence. Let's start with 60. Get ready? 60 plus 2 equals 62. Now write it, just like Ms. Gomez. Go. Awesome. You guys are doing great. So let's continue. Remember, if at any time you need more time, don't be afraid to pause the video and continue when you're ready. And again, this is fun. I don't know about you guys, but I love place value. So, ready? So look at here. Now our pictures have changed. We have tens and we have ones. Okay? So on your next, which is your third place value chart, we are going to write how many tens first. Ready? So let's count the say 10 way. Ready? 110, 210, 310, 410, 510, 610, 7 tens. So how many tens do we have? Get ready? Yes, 7 tens. That is what you write first. Now, let's count the ones. Are you ready? Let's say 10 ways. So we have 7 tens, and we're going to count. 7, 10, 1, 7, 10, 2, 7, 10, 3, 7, 10, 4, 7, 10, 5. How many ones do we have, boys and girls? Get ready? Yes, 5 ones. So go ahead and write it in your place value chart. Awesome. So first, we're going to say the addition number sentence the say 10 way. So we're going to start with 7 tens. Are you ready? Let's say it out loud. Get ready? 7 tens plus 5 ones equals 75. Very good. Now you write it. This is the number sentence. Go. Awesome job. So now we're going to move to our number bond because now we're going to write it the regular way. So we're going to write it the regular way. We're going to count the regular way. And since these are tens, we're going to count 5. Get ready? Yes, tens. So let's count by 10. Get ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So that's our first part in our number bond. Write it. Now let's count the ones. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many ones, boys and girls? Get ready? Yes, so that's our other part. 5. So 70 and 5 make what number, boys and girls? Get ready? Yes, 75. Awesome. So now let's say the addition number sentence, starting with 70. Get ready? Yes, it's 70 plus 5 equals 75. So go ahead and write it. Amazing. Let's continue. So how about this one? This is our last one, so let's pay close attention. Ready? We are going to count the tens, and we're going to count the say 10 way first. Ready? So in your last place value chart, boys and girls, let's count 110, 210, 310, 410, 510, 610, 710, 810, 910, 10 tens. So how many tens do we have? Get ready. Yes, 10 tens. So let's write it. Go. Now, let's count the ones. Oh wait, do we have any ones, boys and girls? Get ready. No, right? So what do I write in my place value chart? Get ready. Yes, 0. Awesome. Very good. So how do we write this to say 10 Wayne? We have to say it out loud first. I will help you out. Let's say it together. Ready? 10 tens plus 0 ones equals, yes, 100. Awesome. So write it. Wait. Think. I'm going to give you some time. But if it's not enough, go ahead and press pause so you can write 10 tens plus 0 ones equals 100. Very good. Now, for the last part, we're going to write it the regular way, which is in our number bond. So 10 tens, we're going to start count by tens. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So what is our first part, boys and girls? Get ready? Yes, 100. And do we have any ones? No, right? So what is our next part? Get ready? Yes, 0. So 100 plus 0 makes, yes, 100. So let's say the addition number sentence out loud first. Starting with 100, we're going to say it the regular way. Get ready? Yes, 100 plus 0 equals 100. So you should have 10 tens plus 0 ones equals 100, and 100 plus 0 equals 100. Awesome. So now we're going to continue to our problem set. Go ahead and write name, date, and goal. Remember, you still have to follow classroom expectations. And I'm going to do 2 problems with you guys as an example, and you will do the rest on your own. You ready? Let me get my pen. Let me see if I can find it here. Yes, right here. Are you ready? Let's do number 1 together. Okay, let's read the instructions before. Count the objects and fill in the number bond or place value chart. Complete the sentences to add the tens and ones. And remember, this was our learning goal for today, boys and girls, that we were going to be able to write 2-digit numbers as tens and ones in addition sentences or the regular way. Ready? So let's start with number 1. How many groups of tens do we see? Well, let's count. 110, 210, 310, 410. So, but here in our number bond, remember we have to write it the regular way. So 4 tens is the same as what number, boys and girls? Ready? Yes, 40. So I write, you write. And how many ones do we have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So I write, you write. So 40 and 3 make what number, boys and girls? Get ready? Yes, 43. I write, you write. And down here, it's the same thing. It says 40 and 3 make 43. And then 40 plus 3 equals, ready? Yes, 43. Easy, right? Awesome. So you will continue with number 2 and do the rest of the problems. Remember, in these, you have to write them the regular way, and then here it's the say 10 way. So don't forget, just like we practiced, and if you need to go back to the concept development, go ahead and go back and review some problems. Okay, and then let's go over to number 11. I'm going to give you some time so you can find number 11. Okay, here you're just going to complete the sentences to add the tens and the ones. So in other words, 50 plus 6 equals, get ready? Yes, 56. And you write it. You're going to do the same for all the other ones, boys and girls. And last but not least, you're going to complete your exit ticket. Name, date, and goal. I see some of you that have turned them in with writing your name, date, and goal, and I'm very proud. Thank you for still following the expectations and continue to follow them. So name, date, and goal. And for number 1, you're going to count the objects and fill in the number bond or place value chart. Complete the sentences to add the tens and the ones. So you're going to do the same thing as in your problem set. You're going to count the tens, count the ones, fill in the place value chart, write it the regular way, and on the bottom, write it the say 10 way, which they already put the words there for you. All you have to do is write the numbers. And then for number 2 right here, it says complete the sentences to add the tens and ones. Same thing you're going to do for that you did on problem 11 of your problem set, you're going to do here. So go ahead and finish your problem set at this time and your exit ticket. Don't forget to upload a picture under the assignments tab. Bye.